What is up YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Back Battles. Today we're going to be using the Mega Slowbro team once again with Mega Slowbro, Clefairy, Scrafty, Landorus, Togedemaru, and Heatran. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, highly recommend go checking them out. But this team, very fun. Mega Slowbro has been really showcasing its bulk, especially on the physical side, and once it gets a Calm Mind up or two, or if it's next to Friend Guard, Clefairy just is able to sponge up attacks really well. Of course, it needs to get the Calm Mind boost, otherwise the special defense is pretty poor otherwise, and there are still like Pokemon that give it trouble. This team is probably really weak against Discharge spam, which is probably one of its main weaknesses, as we have our first opponent is 16. I actually couldn't read the numbers there. But, ooh. This is gonna be, I guess, more of a tougher one. We got Tapu Koko, Bisharp, Blaziken, Gyarados, Cresselia, and Snorlax. So, yeah, Bisharp is going to be a little bit scary to handle because of the fact Defiant is pretty big. Although I really do like my Slowbro Togedemaru as a lead because it really shuts down what most of my opponent can do to my Slowbro. Because the best ways to hit Slowbro would be Tapu Koko. Bisharp really can't do much because of the fact that you can't really knock off a Slowbro's item. And Snorlax if it gets a belly drum up. So I gotta be cautious. I like those two. I like Clefairy in the back. Clefairy looks pretty good. Landorus looks pretty solid as well in this matchup, just because the fact I can, my opponent has 3 ground weaknesses, and Supersonic Sky Strike can hit the Gyarados, potentially pick up that knockout. Yet, I don't know. I think Scrafty and Clefairy are the better ways to go. Just better answers against the Bisharp in general. We'll see how this goes. My opponent really doesn't have ways to solidly break through the Slowbro. It looks like the only real one you have is the Tapu Koko. Yet, with Lightning Rod, I'm not going to allow my opponent to get a knockout. So, Bisharp, I'm assuming, is going to lead here. I wonder who the partner would be. I don't think it would be Koko. Maybe someone that can direct to my Togedemaru. Maybe it's also Gyarados. I can see Gyarados leading here, too. Tapu Koko Cresselia going to come out, though. So, really interesting lead here. I definitely do want to fake out the Cresselia. I think my opponent might be trying to go for a Snorlax sweep here. I definitely do want to fire off a Calm Mind with my Slowbro. And I think just fake out the Cresselia slot, because Trick Room Snorlax could be coming out. There's not going to be a switch out for my opponent. My opponent can't Volt Switch unless you have U-Turn. Or Discharge. Please tell me you don't have Discharge. I don't think you would carry Discharge on this team, but we'll see here. Maybe it's a Nature's Madness, which could definitely come out here. Fake out going to go out into the Cresselia here. Critical hit. Doesn't really matter. Toxic on the Tapu Koko? That is... I didn't even know Tapu Koko got Toxic. Hello? Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. Alright. Let's double team this Tapu Koko, get rid of it. I'm guessing I can't really go slower. Ooh, ally switch 2? Immediately, okay. So I'm going to allow this Toxic just because I feel like I can break through my opponent's team before the Toxic really comes too big into effect here. But wow, Toxic on Tapu Koko? That Iron Head really didn't do much at all. Scald into the Cresselia. That did a bit more damage. Burn. Does Burn put it in berry range though? Because if it does put it in berry range, that's a little bit concerning. Nice. And I think Zing Zap might be able to finish off the Cresselia because of the boost in electric terrain. So I'm going to Zing Zap the Cresselia and just fire for Scald into Cresselia in case another ally switch comes out. I feel like I can break through my opponent's team if I play well. As Tapu Koko is going to protect here, which is kind of what I anticipated here, as it's Toxic protects, so this should be interesting. Zing Zap going to come out into the Cresselia with the electric terrain boost, does pick up the knockout onto the Cresselia, so nice, get rid of Cresselia there, and Scald does go into protect. I break through one of my opponent's already one of the hardest Pokemon to break through on my opponent's team because my opponent's team is very frail overall. Let's see what's going to be coming out here. Could be that Blaziken, could be something else, I guess. Bisharp going to come out, okay. I am really scared about Bisharp, so I do want to fire off a Scald and just Spiky Shield with Togedemaru. I don't know if you protect Bisharp or not. Double into Slowbro is fine here. I don't feel like... Oh, if it's Life Orb knockoff, I guess it could be troublesome. But I need damage on the Bisharp here. I don't know if we double up Togedemaru to try to get rid of it. Okay, it is a Gleam here, so I'm guessing a knockoff is going to come out. I would assume it targets Togedemaru because you really don't have ways to touch the Togedemaru for much damage. It's an Iron Head in a Slowbro. Trying to get the flinch, I think. That's not good. Yeah, that flinch was a bit unfortunate. I can still break through my opponent's team, but it's going to be tough. If I flinch my opponent's Bisharp, I might still have a chance. I think the best play here is to retreat my Slowbro here because I can heal pulse it later in the game. And I think Zing Zap the Bisharp slot. I don't know what you're going to do here. I Sucker Punch shouldn't finish off Togedemaru. I'm probably going to need a flinch though on that Bisharp with Zing Zap at this point in the game. So Tapu Koko is going to protect here, which is alright. I guess we could see Bisharp protect as well. I guess that would be a very okay play. Yeah. So we're going to see protect here, which is actually perfect for me. Because I get my friend guard with Togedemaru. I can heal pulse my own Togedemaru if I anticipate a double up in the Togedemaru. So, but I don't feel like I need to. I should be able to finish off the Bisharp here. I don't know if you're going to double in the Togedemaru or not. But I feel like Zing Zap Flamethrower and a Bisharp seems like a fine play. Because if I get the flinch here, it's pretty big here. Dazzling Gleam, that's not really going to do much at all to my team. Yeah, like Togedemaru, be able to eat that up. Zing Zap going to come out. Can we get that flinch on Bisharp? That would be a really nice flinch here. We do not. So Iron Head going to come out. Can Clefairy survive this potentially? I don't think it will. Okay. I'll get in Slowbro here. And I think I'll click Slack off here. Yeah, maybe I should protect the Clefairy and just Zing Zapped. Go for Slack off and a Zing Zap. Bisharp once again. Tapu Koko's really not doing too much damage to me anyway. A double up in the Slowbro can go out. A double protect is also fine here from my opponent. Because I don't really mind if my opponent goes for a double protect here. Or just a protect with Bisharp because I think I would just get a free Slack off and then Scald can fire off into the Bisharp along with Zing Zap. Of course, I am worried about Sucker Punch after Gleam here, but it's not Life or Bisharp, so I don't think it KOs. Bisharp gonna protect. Good play from my opponent. Oh, I also gotta deal with the Koko before Scrafty has some trouble. No, can I break through this team? I don't think I can. Oh, I don't know if I can. I think I want to Scald and Spiky Shield. Scald might be able to finish off the Bisharp here. Because Bisharp doesn't have the best special defense in the world. Slowbro has decent special attack here. So I'm hoping you double up my Togedemaru slot with Sucker Punch plus Dazzling Gleam, which you do. Trying to get rid of that Togedemaru. Nice. As let's see, how much does Scald do to the Bisharp? This is going to be important damage I do have to consider. It does pick up the knockout on Bisharp, so that's a huge knockout, getting rid of the Bisharp. So now I can switch into my Scrafty here. Although Slowbro's probably going to go down to a double up afterward. Blaziken might come out. I could potentially beat the Togedemaru 1v1 with my Togedemaru. I don't feel like you protect Blaziken. I feel like you would either Rock Slide. There's more. Scald or Psyshock. They do the same, right? I just don't remember. I feel like Blaziken has the same defenses. You could double up into the Slowbro. Do I have a choice? I really want to go into Scrafty because I think you might Rock Slide here or Flare Blast to Togedemaru. No, you wouldn't flare this Togedemaru. You might protect here, and if you protect... Yeah, I put myself in a bad spot. I think I need to target down the Tapu Koko slot, because you're going to protect here, aren't you? You're going to Mega Evolve. There's no point of not Mega Evolving. Okay, so Mega Blaziken does come out on the field. Gleam plus... Tapu Koko protects. Alright, I'll take that. Flare Blitz? Ah, just a protect, okay. Calm Mind here would have actually been great. I'm surprised my opponent double protected, but then again, the toxic damage is going to be adding up, so it does make sense. Yeah. I need to fake out, and I think Scald the Blaziken and hope that Slowbro can live one attack. Yeah, I have to fake out the Tapu Koko and Scald the Blaziken. Let's see here. Still not out of this yet. Fake out going to go in the Tapu Koko, get a little bit of chip, so Iron Head should be A to a KO. Flare Blitz going to come out in Slowbro. I don't know if that's KOs. Oh, let's go, Slowbro. Get the knockout on Blaziken and we can actually win this. Scald going to come out into the Blaziken. Just a little bit out of range, but if I catch the Blaziken right on the spiky shield, I do win the game. So now... This is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets tricky. I'm gonna go Togedemaru here, and I think you should double protect here, but I feel like you would protect Blaziken and just attack with the Tapu Koko. Yeah, because if you lose Blaziken, you could very well just lose to Togedemaru. I'm gonna fake out and knock off. Have we seen an item yet? It's probably it could be Z move Koko. Foul play's not gonna do much. Maybe I knock off in case it's like a berry or something. Drain Punch isn't really gonna do much anyway. Yeah, Blaziken's gonna protect here. I'm guessing Tapu Koko does the same thing here. Oh, nice. So I do get a bit of chip onto the Tapu Koko, which is good. Always nice. Let's see. Are you a berry? You're not a berry. Okay. Oh, this is a 50-50 now. Do you target down the Togedemaru? Because I have Spiky Shield. I could easily go for Spiky Shield. It really comes down to, do you target down the Togedemaru or you double up the Scrafty slot? Because Gleam's not going to knock out Scrafty. If you assume Gleam's going to knock out Scrafty, you might target down the Togedemaru. Oh, I really want to play aggressive here. You know what? Actually, I think he does target down the Scrafty 100% here. The reason I expect to double target is because Gleam into single target Gleam might knock out Togedemaru before I can knock out the Tapu Koko. Superpower going to come out into the Scrafty slot. I should survive this at -1. Yeah, perfect. I need that because it's really important for spread. Superpower is really cool though. Gleam. Oh man, it's gonna come down to Togedemaru if Iron Head can knock out Tapu Koko, and I don't know if it can. Zingzat will finish off the Blaziken. Maybe what I had to do. No, I don't think I Iron Head the Tapu Koko and then played a mind game with Spiky Shield. This is a close one. I don't know if that's enough. I don't think it is. I feel like it's gonna live with just a bit barely. Gleam gonna come out. Yeah, I don't think I survive another one. Iron Head, Togedemaru, can he come through? Togedemaru the beast. Let's go. Okay, that was an intense game. I definitely felt like I was playing a little bit from behind. Really cool trick with the Toxic from the opposing Tapu Koko, and I think my opponent was making like really good plays overall. The thing I had to do was go for the aggression at the end because I felt like, okay, if you target on Togedemaru and the guy Spiky Shields, you lose the game, right? So what you do there, and if you Gleam and still target the Togedemaru anyway, like if Gleam doesn't knock out the Scrafty, Scrafty gets to target down your Blaziken and you lose the game. So I feel like you target down the Scrafty so your Gleam can be single target onto Togedemaru and you hope you live in Iron Head. And basically that's what the game came down to, but luckily Iron Head was just able to finish off in the end game. So Oh man, what a close game. I did not think we were breaking through that Bisharp, but Mega Slowbro. Did you see Mega Slowbro hanging on from those attacks? 1 HP? Legit? Let's go. Let's go Mega Slowbro, but yeah, really close game there. I did not think we were going to have that in the bag, but we did somehow. Really nice. As we get Rio Passer from Spain, 1517 rating. And I do know Rio Passer, he has played at the World Championship multiple times, and this should be a fun one. Tapu Koko, Ferrothorn, Gyarados, Heatran, Cresselia, and Landorus. So this is going to be a tough matchup. Yeah, it's going to be quite a bit of a tough matchup. We got Mega Gyarados, which is already, as I said, pretty hard for my team to handle. It's really hard for my team to handle. Do I even bring Mega Slowbro in this? Because Mega Slowbro's like, it's like alright. It's not the best Pokemon in this matchup, I feel like. I feel like I could go without my Slowbro. I feel like I could actually just go Scrafty, Landorus, Heatran, and Togedemaru and still maybe come out on top. Is that the play though? I mean, I could. I also have Clefairy with Flamethrower, but it wasn't for Ferrothorn, it was for Kartana mainly. So I'm thinking maybe I could also go the Clefairy route, but I just don't see Clefairy Slowbro putting as much work because of that Gyarados. I think I want to go Togedemaru and thinking Landorus here. I think Togedemaru Landorus is pretty solid. Maybe Togedemaru Heatran. I think Togedemaru Heatran is also very solid here. You know what, Togedemaru Heatran with Landorus Scrafty in the back. The reason is, the fact is, I don't want to lead Landorus because I feel like it could be a valuable switch. But then again, like, I'm leading Togedemaru, so why do I have to worry about switching into an electric type attack? Yeah, maybe the best play was Landorus, get that immediate Intimidate off, because if Gyarados does lead, I am going to be in trouble, and you should probably lead Gyarados, or you might try to save it for an endgame sweep. So let's see what's going to come out here. Togedemaru Heatran going to come out from my side of the field against a Tapu Koko Landorus. Okay. Not the best case, but not bad. Definitely not bad here. Depends on what this Tapu Koko set is, because I have no idea. If it's a AV set, it could have like Electro Web, could Nature's Madness, Sky Drop potentially, which shouldn't really matter in this case. Landorus would have been a fine lead here, but I think Fake Out is a fine play into my opponent's Landorus, and just go for a Heat Wave. Even if Gyarados could switch in, I could see Koko switching out into Gyarados right here. That's fine. Yeah. Because I think he would still Earthquake anyway. So let's see what my opponent is going to go for. Also, I want to see if it's AV Landorus right off the bat. And Fake Out going to go off in the Landorus. And I do get some damage on this. Oh, that's big. I wanted to see what kind of Landorus it was, if it was potentially Assault Vest. Oh, that helps. Okay. I get the burn on Gyarados, which is really unfortunate for my opponent there. But we take those, I guess. Let's see a reason not to double switch here and get my Intimidates in. I don't think you're going to Waterfall Heatran. I'm not even sure if you're going to say in normal form. Do you Earthquake and Waterfall in normal form in front of a Togedemaru that could Zing Zap here, potentially? Because I'm going to go for my double Intimidate here because these are the physical attackers my team is worried about. I'm not really worried about the special attackers in the back when I have like Togedemaru for the Tapu Koko, for instance. My own Landorus for that Heatran, and etc. So let's see what my opponent's going to go for. Maybe it's a Dragon Dance here, but I'm just not sure. Gyarados is going to protect, so fearing maybe a Zing Zap if I decide to go for the Zing Zap right there. And Earthquake going to come out, so that isn't really going to do much to my Scrafty here. So that's great. Yep, that's great. Yeah, Scrafty not gonna really take too much damage from that, and now I can target down the Gyarados slot with a... Yeah, Burn's pretty big there. Burn was pretty big there. Because now I don't have to really rotate and Intimidate as much. I think I could Fake Out the Gyarados and just go for Swords Dance here. I could also predict a Tapu Koko that might want to come in, but then again, I don't have a switch into Earthquake here. So, kind of just want to Fake Out the Gyarados and Swords Dance here. I don't see a drawback to this play, Gyarados, I think, is going to switch out here. Or Landorus. That works too. Tapu Koko. Ferrothorn. Okay. I'll take that. For sure. Oh, it's going to be a double switch. Okay. So we're going to reveal the Tapu Koko here on my opponent's side. What is some... So I'm going to get Swords Dance off, and though it's going to be negated by my opponent's double Intimidate options, I do get Swords Dance off here, which is pretty nice overall. You're not going to Gleam here. You might have HP Ice, and you might reveal it here. I think Heatran is the play. And just protect my Landorus, because I want to scout for what my opponent's going to do. I feel like Ferrothorn can easily double out here, yet as long as the Tapu Koko isn't like Specs HP Ice or Life Orb HP Ice, it shouldn't be able to knock out my Landorus, so I should be okay here. And I think I can go aggressively Heatran, because I don't think you click Thunderbolt on that side when I have Togedemaru, for instance. So I think we get to reveal what kind of Tapu Koko this is here, as we're going to just see a Gleam here. So it doesn't look like it has HP Ice, or maybe just want to get damage on the Togedemaru or Scrafty coming in. So let's see what my opponent's going to do. Just a Gyro Ball into Landorus. Okay. I do just want a Heat Wave. I think I want a Supersonic Sky Strike the Ferrothorn. I could also Supersonic Sky Strike the Landorus too, which is both pretty good. Let's see. I think I want to target on the Koko. I can see Tapu Koko protecting too. You know what? Damage against Koko puts in Heat Wave range, which is really good for my team in general. We're going to see Ferrothorn switch out, and that's going to be the Landorus on my opponent's side, which is alright here. Maybe it's a Gigavolt Havoc coming out, but I don't know if Gigavolt Havoc knocks out Heatran at this range. I don't think it does. But you're going to protect. Okay. Oh, that works. So I finally get the Heat Wave damage onto my opponent's Landorus. I really want to Supersonic Sky Strike the Landorus, but no matter what, this is going to work out because this play allows me to get big damage onto my opponent's Tapu Koko to put in range of Heat Wave, and I get to weaken my opponent's Landorus, so I guess this trade will work out either way. The Supersonic Sky Strike going to come out, target on the Tapu Koko. But you can't Earthquake next to yourself. Heat Wave comes out. I wish this to do to Landorus. It's not AV, so I'm... Oh, it's a critical hit. That's unfortunate. Because I just don't know what kind of Landorus this is. Might Superpower here. I can see Superpower. I feel like you should keep Tapu Koko around. I just don't know if you're going to switch out Tapu Koko into Gyarados again. Because I really just want to Earthquake. But I think Fly into Landorus makes a lot of sense here. I really want to Earthquake actually. But yeah, you're going to switch out Tapu Koko here. Go out into that Gyarados. Okay. We get to reveal what kind of Landorus you are. And luckily my Landorus is going to stay at neutral. And Fly should be able to knock out my opponent's Landorus. Let's see if you're Scarf Landorus or not. I do want to figure out if you're Scarf. You're not Scarf, it looks like. Okay, Fly should knock you out next turn. Superpower does go out in the Heatran. Don't really care about the Gyarados since it can't really set up against me. I think I'm just going to Heat Wave and go for Fly here because Fly should be able to knock out my opponent's Landorus if it does connect here thanks to that crit, which is unfortunate, but it catches any switch in. Ferrothorn should be sacked here. Yeah. The Ferrothorn's going to be sacked here. Yeah, like, I'm getting super lucky in this battle. That burn and the crit is just helping me immensely here. Gyarados going to reveal itself, but even if it Dragon Dances up, I could just start intimidating it, and it's still not going to be able to do much of damage. I think it goes for Waterfall here and tries to get as much damage as possible. Fly going to come out into the Ferrothorn. I think it might be an immediate Waterfall into Landorus. But we'll see here. Gonna be an immediate Waterfall. I don't think you can really set up in the position you are in. So yeah, gonna hit the Landorus. Heat Wave, gonna come out. Does hit both Pokemon, so I am able to knock out the Ferrothorn and get some damage onto this Gyarados, which doesn't have access to recovery. So I knock out the Ferrothorn. Really solid here as Gyarados getting wearing down from the burn. Now, if you bring out Landorus, I get to go Scrafty here. I get to go Scrafty here. I get to go Scrafty and Protect. Yeah, that's like all I have to do. I just have to go Scrafty and Protect because you can't threaten my Scrafty. Superpower really won't do too much damage anyway. Not really too worried about it. Yeah, I'll just go Scrafty. Even if you Superpower, you're going to be at -2 anyway, so I feel like this is an alright play for me no matter what. And I feel like Togedemaru can just win the game because I feel like your Landorus might be in range of Iron Head for my Togedemaru. So I just need a bit more chip, and I think I could KO it at -1 guaranteed. So Protect, Superpower into Scrafty, very nice play. But I don't think... Oh, that does KO. So probably Choice Band, or critical hit, okay. That's fine. A Dragon Dance here? Or just a Waterfall? I think he would double up in the Scrafty here. Yeah. Alright. Fair, fair, fair. I can go Togedemaru now. Click Iron Head into the Landorus slot. And just a Heat Wave again. Because I either get to knock out on Landorus or I just get so much momentum here. So Heat Wave and Iron Head. So yeah, like my opponent was expecting the switch. I was okay with my opponent expecting the switch. Because even if I lost Scrafty, it's not too big of a deal because my board position's still really solid against my opponent. I'm guessing this is Banded Landorus based on the... I don't know, it's not Choice Scarf. It doesn't look like Assault Vest. I feel like it would either be like a 4 HP Assault Vest variant, or it would just be like a Choice Banded set. So we're gonna see Tapu Koko come out. And what, I'm guessing Waterfall into my Togedemaru to break its sash. Iron Head gonna come out. Almost knocks out the Tapu Koko. Waterfall into Heatran, actually. Okay. Did I take a Gleam earlier? No, I didn't. Heat Wave gonna come out. Knocks out Tapu Koko. The Gyarados is looking really weakened here. I think I just get to go my Landorus for Togedemaru, reset that Intimidate, and just fire off a Heat Wave here. What's the Gyarados at? -2 after the Intimidate. Landorus gonna come back in. I do have the Shuckle Berry, so I'll live in Earthquake, so I'm not really too worried about the Landorus getting a KO here. And if you lock yourself in Earthquake, you should lose the game 100%. So I'm gonna go out into my Landorus here. You have to lock yourself into Superpower. And Superpower at -1 shouldn't be able to knock out Heatran, and even if it does, if you Superpower, you lose your... Well, you gain a defense decrease, so you would 100% lose the game. Because Iron Head would guarantee the knockout. Superpower going to come out into that Heatran. Does it knock it out? It does look like it's a Choice Band set. Okay. So I was just able to play very safe because of the position I was in, because of the burn and the crit. So let's see. Dragon Dance, okay. Although I really just don't think that helps you. Because you don't have enough turns. I could also just fake out the Gyarados. I could fake out the Gyarados, take the Superpower with Togedemaru, and then fly to avoid the Gyarados' attack and try to knock out the Landorus, which I think might be my best win condition. Yeah, let's see here. He might protect Gyarados, he might not, but either way, I can fake out the Gyarados here, pick up that knockout. Yeah. And even if you protected, you had 1 turn of burn, and I get Spiky Shield, and I'm going to live any attack from the Landorus anyway. So I get to fly up high with my Landorus. Superpower going to come out to the Togedemaru, which isn't going to pick up the knockout. It's... Yeah, that has to be banded. That has to be banded. Landorus going to take its stat drops. And he DC'd. So, yeah, that was a really unfortunate. The Heat Wave burn and the crit really did... Well, the crit not so much if I just hit both Heat Waves, but the burn definitely on Gyarados was huge. My opponent really couldn't take time to set up because of the fact that if you set up, you're still going to be way behind in your damage output. So, even if you switch out, yeah, like... My opponent really didn't have many options, but hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. If you did, please leave a like down below, show your support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below, such as my social medias and all that good stuff will be linked in the description down below. Check out the previous episodes if you have missed them. My social media is the side series on the channel. And of course, feel free to leave a comment down below because I do read them. Otherwise, I think that's going to be it. Have a great day, people. And until we battle again, I'll catch you all around later.